Okay, today we're going to be doing an Epic Gamer. Gotta move my microphone up a little bit. Epic Gamer tier list. Okay, so let's just start from 1997, Daft Punk's Homework. So, obviously, this is not their first creation, like both of the guys of Daft Punk, right? It's not their first ever creation, so that's why it actually sounds pretty good for an artist's first album, I guess. I like it. I like I forgot what compressor they used. I think it's a pretty strong album too, and I'm not gonna look anything up because I want to think of this by like name, not by name, by memory. And what am I thinking? I just woke up. My bad. But yeah, I want to remember all this stuff by name. So we had Around the World, and I'm pretty sure that's the only super famous song that came out of it. But I know there's The Funk, Revolution 909, Phoenix, Alive, and Daft and Direct. Yeah, okay, so I remember those, and there's this one where it's like, ooh, ooh. Okay, that's a very weird, it's like, I don't know what it is, I forgot what it's called. I dislike that one, just because I don't like high frequencies. I find that quite annoying. But, I can see how it's technically, I guess, impressive. So, I'm gonna give it an A just because there's a lot of songs. The good outweighs the bad, in my opinion. There's a few bad tracks, I will admit, like that one. But like as I named, oh yeah, and Alive too. I'm pretty sure that's on there. That's good. Most of them are pretty good. Pretty repetitive though, but it's like French house music, right? So that's like what you're getting with. I like it. That is what I'm saying. I enjoy that. Okay, now let's move on to 2001, right? Discovery. That's when One More Time came out. Dude, I don't like that song anymore. And I'll tell you, because I've heard it so many times. Like, unwillingly, I've heard it so many times, and it gets to a point. Well, and Around the World, it gets to a point where if you're, let's say, in high school, and you're in a, what do you call it? In the gym, right? And the teacher's like, yo, we gotta play, or the kids are like, yo, we gotta play some music. The teacher proceeds to put on the most generic playlist. You're going to get One More Time or Around the World at least once for dance music. And that's just annoying. Not a bad song or anything, it's just overplayed in my opinion. But yeah, I like Arrow. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna give this an S if you wonder. I like this album a lot. I don't even have. And here's one thing. I'm stumbling, bro. I like to record when I just wake up to get some like genuine emotion, so I'm not like a robot. I'm trying to think of the song. I like almost every song on here except there's one that's 10 minutes long. I think that's too long. I forgot what it's called though, but it's too long. I mean, it's club music too, so I don't. That's not really much of a complaint. And Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, right? Isn't that in there? I like that, and the Kanye West remake or remaster. No, not remix. Actually, what would you call it? It was kind of like a remix, but it's more original than anything else, I guess. But I'm giving this an S because I really like it. So the Daft Club, I know of this album, and I'm not that big of a fan just because it's not. I mean, I love remixes, right? Certain remixes. But this isn't really my cup of tea because it's not like it's basically an album of remixes, you know? So I don't know, I like it. Like, I'll give it an A too. I don't want to be mean. I like Daft Punk. I'm a little bit biased towards that. I don't know, like, I'm not a huge, I don't think it's as good as these. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it a B. If you want to debate me in the comments, please do for the algorithm. I'm not even trying to make anyone mad. This is my personal opinion. I've done many tier list videos, and I've made many people mad on accident. I made one music tier list on my other channel, which will not be named. It was like death metal, if you know what that is. Don't look it up if you don't know what it is. You don't need to listen to it. I like it, but it's not for the it's not for the normies. That's a joke too. Okay. I made that, and I was being dead on. There was like 100 bands, bro. I know a lot of those bands, I just don't know their names. Admittedly, I don't know their names, I just listen to it. They all sound the same, alright? Again, if someone here hears that, it's like, oh, actually, there's a difference. I know there is, okay? They're all like really extreme people, bro. They take the music very serious. Okay, that's sidetracking. Okay, so now let's go to Human. After all, I'm pretty sure it's called Human. Human. The song made in 6 weeks, I'm pretty sure. I know that off the top of my head. Why? Probably a time crunch. I saw somewhere where they said, it's for the artistic integrity. It might be. It might be for the artistic integrity, but I don't care. I don't care about the art. I mean, I do care about the artistic integrity, but I know in the business, I'm not in the business, but I'm just assuming if you make something really quick, you probably got some really tight time crunches. However, even though it was made in like 6 or 7, oh my, well, you know, if it was made in that, I forgot specifically how long, but depending on what time frame it was made in, it's pretty good. However, it is really repetitive, and that's me saying that. Like, it is like exceedingly repetitive. It would be like me. Okay, I just put this up together as a joke, but it would be like me spamming this. I know their music sounds better than that, but like it would be like kick snare, kick snare, kick snare, same melody, same words over and over and over. You know what I mean? Now it seems like I might be hating, but I'm not. I just think it's too repetitive. Like, I don't know, that's my opinion. Some of the songs on this album I like is obviously Technologic, because that's like really, I saw the music video for that when I was a child and it scared me. I'm pretty sure it's Technologic it was really weird. It was like really weird. I don't know why. But I mean they're French. That's a joke. I'm not trying to be like that. But I mean they are known for weird art, right? Prime time of your life. See, that's a good example of too repetitive because they're all like that. It's like, bow, bow. It's like a 8-bar, 4-bar melody, whatever it is, and then it says vocals, repeats that. Says vocals, repeats that. Drums come in, bass comes in, all that. I know that's Daft and Direct, but you know what I mean. Like it, you know, and then like they compress it a little bit, make it. I can't explain this stuff. Making noises, I sound like an idiot. But dude, I don't want to give it. I don't think it's the same level as Daft Club. Okay, I had to look that up. Daft Club. Okay, I had to look that up. I forget what this is called. I remembered it right off the top of my head when I first saw it. I was like, I like the album cover though. If we're going based off of album cover, that's going to S, because that's awesome. But I don't know. I'm putting this to C. Get mad, bro. I don't care. Okay, now let's move on to the remixes. I'm pretty sure this is the remixes. I'm gonna put it in the same as B. The remixes don't really help it for me. It's about even. That's all I have to say. Okay, I don't know if we're going out of order. I kinda didn't even notice this. This is the live concert they had in 1997. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if it was in 1997. I know it was live though. It was the predecessor. I guess that's like before, before this one. I mean, it's literally, I think it's a mix between this and, I don't know my full lore. I'm pretty sure it's just a mix between Discovery and, Homework. So, I mean, you're getting best of both worlds. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Wait, can I make a new tier? I don't know how to do that. Well, we put this in the middle. I'm gonna put it with, Homework, but I'm gonna put this here. Just because you're getting best of both worlds. You're getting these two great albums, so I put it like in between them. Okay, I don't know the order I put these in. Okay, wait. Okay, no, this came before the Tron movie, I think. Well, Alive 2007, that's going in. I would put it in its own tier. Now, I'm not 27 years old, or 26. I was not there. Or no, you'd be older than 26 if you were at this concert, bro. That's crazy. No, I was not. I'm not that old. I'm not old. Okay. But I watched it in VR. They had like a cool VR thingy. I don't know if it's still up. I don't even know if it was legitimate. Or yeah, I know it was because it was like a live crowd footage. I watched the whole thing in VR so I could pretend like I was there. Pretty good. I loved it. It was like a mix between like all these other albums, and they like it would have like Technologic X like / One More Time. I don't know if that was an actual song of it, but you know what I mean, like. And then they would like fade it perfectly because it was probably a pre-recorded DJ set. Because as we all know, deadmau5 says every DJ set is pre-recorded except a very few. That would make a lot of people mad. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, you're getting like best of every world. Here you're getting best of both worlds. Here you're getting best of like the mediocre and the good stuff. So I don't know. I like it too. The pyramid's cool, and their outfits were cool too. Now let's move on to the Tron. I'm not gonna lie, I've only heard about 3 songs in this whole album. Okay, so since I'm gonna go with my same memo where I'm like, you know, bro, I ain't looking this up. I can't lie, I don't know many of these, cause I mean, look, it's a score. It is an album, obviously, but this is a Hollywood movie scores. But I will say there's a good amount of songs in there I do like. I don't remember them, but I do like them. I don't know. I forgot them all. I'm not gonna try to act like I do. But we're gonna put this here. I don't know if people like this at all. I know the songs are really good. I wish I could remember. Oh, but now we have RAM, or Random Access Memories, featuring Touch. Sweet Touch. And that Pharrell Williams song, well, what's it called? Get Lucky. It's going in S tier though. I think you already knew this. For the what do you call it? The thumbnail. I'm just gonna put it here. But yeah, it's better than all of these. No, I wouldn't say it's better than all of these. I like Discovery more. Yeah, I like Discovery more. So here's the official tier list of the French robots. Not the Galflichstein. Oh yeah, new Spotify coming out too. Hit the subscribe button if you want to hear my. I don't even know what genre of music I'm doing at this point. But if you like electronic music that's weird and wacky, subscribe, and I'll be spamming content on my Spotify once that comes out because I need money. That's a joke. I didn't know. Okay. Oh, my foot.